I attended insane amount of events this heat wave this summer, and it was indoors, outdoors, even pool party, and I had to create a makeup routine that survives it all, looks good on pictures for many hours, and I did it. Hi darlings, my name is Tatiana and I have been creating beauty content since 2014, and for all these years I learned some tricks, some tips, and I'm happy to share them in this video about makeup I use a lot for events, for some celebrations of this heat wave season. And before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you already did it, you can gently nudge the notification bell to get notified every time I post videos on my channel. I post about beauty every week, tips, makeups, dupe comparisons, and if it sounds like something that is your cup of tea, please join. And now let's get into the process. Cashmere. It is 32 outside. I will turn off the air conditioner and we will do makeup in pretty hot weather. And we start. If you haven't applied sunscreen but you need it, you can apply it in this step. I already have it on my skin because I went outside in the morning. I want more hydration, so I apply relief cream 345 by Dr. Althea. Love it because it's very lightweight and it hydrates amazingly, and it may seem counterproductive, illogical to hydrate skin before putting on really Longwear waterproof, sweatproof makeup, but hydration and oils, they don't have much in common. If you want makeup to stay longer, better hydrate. You can even put serum before, but as I said, I already did skincare in the morning. Must have is good lightweight fluid gel cream with hyaluronic acid or some other hydrating components, because if we don't put hydration on the face, on skin, before we apply mattifying foundation, powder and stuff, even in the heat, makeup will not be melting, but it can be falling off the skin, so to say, because it gets too dry. And also because it's event makeup mostly. I don't like to wear makeup every day when it's 35 outside. I think we can take time for some skincare. I will be using several Armani products today. I was at workshop for glowy Armani skin. I got some products at the workshop, not paid but gifted, and one of them is Luminous Silk Illuminating Primer. We had workshop with one of the leading makeup artists of Armani Beauty, and he also recommended to apply generous amount of hydration, let it be serum and cream or just cream. I take illuminating base because on one hand it will be illuminating from under foundation, and also it will be as a base, a cushion between skin and foundation, and it will prolong the wear time. I applied the base from the center of my face to temples, to the side, and see how nice it's glowing. Very pretty, this like expensive glow. And I tried this primer with different foundations, and everything looks prettier with it. I think usually I need 2 to 3 pumps. Of course, I apply it on my forehead. It will not be strobing, it will be very gently glowing, and it feels so pleasant on skin. You can also put it on your under eyes and on your lids. It's hydrating also and works well even if you want to prolong on your neck. Very nice subtle glow. And we go on with foundation because I'm getting tanned a little in summer heat. I take 2 shades of foundation. It's NARS. The darker is Punjab and the lighter is Dell, L4 and M1. We had actually a wear test of this foundation. So I mix in different proportions, and I really recommend you, if you know that you are getting tanned during summertime, not to buy 5 different foundations for every stage of your being brown. You just take something lighter and something way darker, I would say, and beginning and end of your tanning spectrum, and then you mix it. I think now it's more 50-50. I'm somewhere in between. So seeing they're quite a distance from each other, but we'll blend it. I usually take the brush and check on my hand to see if it works. What do we think? Let's check. Oh, nice match, I think, at least in the mirror. And we apply quite fast because it is mattifying foundation. It's Longwear and really fixes fast. So I also apply from the center of my face to the sides because I need more coverage on my red spots. Also, I don't touch my dark circles. The formula is nice for overall face, but for under eye it's not enough coverage, and also it's quite drying. You see on my forehead I have more tanned region, and I think we will fix the color mismatch with bronzing and at areas where I see that I need a bit more coverage but I don't want to use concealer. I use not sliding motions, I use tapping like Kitty with the paw. Boom, 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 tap, 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 tap. Yes, and you get more coverage. See, it's like a lot. I can continue on my neck and blend it perfectly. Fix some corners. It is hot, it's so hot. Well, we have foundation, and what do? Because I want this makeup to last real long and it's going to be layers, I will use 2 setting sprays. Of course you can miss this step, but I show you what worked for me at a pool party. Here is NARS Setting Mist. It is hydrating. And I will apply concealer and then fix everything with the setting spray. It's our Tilbury Airbrush concealer. We had dupe testing with this concealer. I am absolutely in love. You don't need a lot, so the price of almost 40 euros makes total sense. The formula is genius, because when it fixes, it's not like powder fixed on skin. It moves with skin, that's why it's amazing for aging skin with wrinkle around eyes. Wait, that was my water bottle. And if you want to learn more about this concealer, please take a look at Easy to Dupe. There's a playlist. So I do wear tests and compare with alternative from Maybelline. It also was not bad, but this I trusted. If I had an opportunity to go to a red carpet or prepare someone for red carpet, I would trust it. And see, it covers just magnificently. Brush, 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 and nothing. Especially on camera, the effect is fascinating. We help makeup with setting spray, setting mist from 20 centimeters or something. and let it sit for a couple of minutes. While this hydrating spray helps the layers to mingle, we go for a bit more defined brows than usual, because if it's wedding makeup, if you want to repeat it for a wedding of your friend, there will be pictures. If you go to some event, maybe work event, where will be pictures, I want to add some depth to my brows, as I did because I went to many events and everywhere were pictures. And what do I want to do with this great 24 hours filling triangular pencil by L'Oreal? It's really triangular and the shape helps to achieve this quite natural powder effect. And my shade is, I think, blonde. Yeah, 8.0 light cool blonde. Perfect. So what do I want to do? I want to fill up a little more this blank space. I'm not going to add too much graphic shape. This is blank spot, a bit at the beginning of the brow, not too much, but we brush with pencil brush. Just look at the difference. It looks way more groomed. Even on camera we have brows. And the thing is also, if you're blonde or ash blonde, when it's summer, sometimes you need to color your eyebrows every week because they get lighter under the sun. To be sure, I just add a little color with the pencil. And we brush very well, again to escape the effect of graphic 2016 brows. But if you want the effect, of course, you don't brush too much. Perfect. I fix eyebrows a little with brow lamination gel in transparent, also by L'Oreal. I cannot say that it fixes brows as strong as Brow Freeze by Anastasia Beverly Hills, but it's enough. I don't know how you should apply it to get the lamination effect it promises, but for quite decent fixation, it's enough. And it works perfectly with the pencil, because sometimes Brow Freeze pomade gel, it smudges a pencil and I don't like it. Here everything works in a team. We have frame, we have base. Let's add some color and definition by cream products. I have Lumi bronzer, L'Oreal in shade Toasted Sunlight 110. So if it's not hot weather, I prefer dry products because it's just faster. But if I know that the weather is over 30 and I need really long wear makeup, I then go to cream and powder products because it prolongs the life of makeup visually. Powder products, they glue off face the first, and if we have the backup in cream products, will look more snatched and fresher for longer. I apply over my traditional sculpturing line because we do a little bit of lifting. Why? Don't touch your face. Why did I touch my face? Okay, good. If you want your makeup to live longer, especially in heat, don't touch your face. I have here gaps I like to fill, maybe a little bit here. It is very pigmented product, a bit on my nose, and because it's summer, I can use cream bronzer instead of grayish contouring, but you can use both. And we blend. So I take foundation brush and I blend it up. See, really nice shadow. It makes face look a bit narrower. Here we work from the center, also a bit up, and we cut the chin, make the jawline more snatched a bit here, so there is no visible stains. It looks quite natural. Also here, I like to deepen the hairline. I wear bangs, but sometimes bangs don't stay in place, especially in heat. Also here, everything goes up. And the effect of warm bronzer is lovely. I'm like after vacation. And in here, with the nose contouring, I go from the center to sides. If you want to make your nose more buttony, you put bronzer or contouring on your tip of your nose. So we have cream contouring. I add blushes. It is Rosy Glow Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Blush Healthy Glow Stick, and I put blushes on top of my cheekbone. They're also very pigmented, a bit on my nose and maybe on my eyelid, you know, to connect the look. I take the same brush and just blend from the apple of my cheek to temples. Like a rose. I love the effect. On nose, and we blend on the eyelids. Not much color stays, just a hue. It already looks quite pretty, just add mascara and you go. But we'll continue. In my experience, if you use a good base for powder eyeshadows, they stay in place quite well. But if you take cream eyeshadows, they stay even better. And I tested these eyeshadows by Armani. I have 4. It's eye tints and they are definitely Longwear. Wore it in pool. I have 2 shimmery colors, golden and rose, and I have matte in taupe and I would say mocha colors. Perfect combination for everyday makeup, for evening makeup, even for dramatic smoky eyes makeup. But today we do something between evening and day makeup because summer is more for effortless looks, in my opinion. Smoky eyes, some cut crease stuff for me for colder season. So we start with top color 22M eye tint. And I usually apply on back of my hand. I take this flat brush and apply almost on my whole eyelid and up. I don't need much. It's very pigmented product and I love it. Because yes, it's luxury segment, but it delivers. Now everything we apply after will blend effortlessly into the skin tone. I also take the rest and apply on my lower lid to deepen lash line a little, and it was less than a minute. Next, this pink, very beautiful color. It's rose gold, very beautiful color, and I think it looks great with every eye color. It deepens the green, it matches blue. I apply from inner corner to the middle, just adding volume. For brown eyes, it's also a nice contrast. The color is 27S. We used all the products on workshop and everyone had the same color palette, so I think it was a great choice. And if you feel like deepening the lash line, which I recommend, we will use 2 products for this. The first surprised me a lot. It's Sephora waterproof eyeliner in tan matte brown, 12-hour, colorful, and it's automatic, so you don't need to sharpen. And I apply it on my upper lid, in between lashes, from under. And see, the lashes look more voluminous and defined with this simple trick. Don't worry if you put some pencil spots on upper lid. We will add a bit of dark brown coffee wing. I like that this pencil, it fixes quite fast. So we take angled brush and we go from inner corner and up just the rest of the pencil before it fixed. See, it's not dramatic, and because it's waterproof, it will stay in place. At least this pencil will stay in place. I don't want to use any eyeliners and I don't want too graphic of makeup, so I take 36M. I tint also Armani Beauty. Again, put it on the back of my hand. Take the same angled brush and not too much. What I do, I double the wing, not dramatically, and I go down from the tail to my lash line, and it disappears in the lash line. Amazing. And because the product, you don't need much, it's very pigmented, it fixes on skin very well. Love, love, love. You can play with your wings, you can make them more dramatic. I like this look. It is proven to be looking very cute on camera. It looks effortless still. Yeah, we spent lots of time creating this effortless look, but it is definitely worth it. I have the last eye tint 44S, this golden champagne, and I want to put it on there in the corner of my eye. Small flat brush also works. Put it on the back of my hand and very gently, a bit up on the corner, a bit down, and see, right eye looks more brightened up, refreshed. Oh god, it's so hot. I miss my air conditioner, but you see that even in hot weather it looks nice. So we are almost finished with eyes. If you watched my video about Lancome Idole, pronunciation is not pronunciating. I am a big fan of that mascara, but when I tried mascara one, I don't know the name, I write down in the description box with links. It's so good. It is not smudging. The brush is also silicone. It's lightweight. Just look at it. From the roots and zigzag motion up, because we want mascara to fix the curl and last longer. I don't know if you see it, but it feels like this mascara gives more volume without clamps. Even if I layer these, we have 3 layers. Then Lancome, let me know what do you think. And the brush is also not big, quite comfortable to use even in corners and even on not so long blushes. I really love the effect. I have now both Lancome and this by Armani, and I started using these during event makeups more. We used cream products to add some color and definition for face. I will use a couple of powdery products to deepen the color and prolong the effect. I take this almost flat big brush. It's bronzing powder, Luminous Silk Armani 9. Also great color for different skin tones. You can buy it in the beginning of summer, and where throughout the summer you just need to add not too much of a product. It's very pigmented, it even is a bit creamy, perfect for summer. So I fix exactly where I had my cream stick bronzer. I go up and deepen my hairline. Again, it's not contouring, so I don't put it too low, and I don't want the effect of contoured face. So bronzer does all the magic. It narrows my face, it gives a bit of shadow, but very naturally for summer face, you know, as if you already been tanned. And because I layer cream products and powdery products, it will stay the whole day. I also come here. If you want more bronze goddess effect, then put a little also on your nose, because here you catch sun the most. I already did it on my forehead, like everywhere you know you will catch sun, maybe even a bit on your chin, but be careful if you don't like the effect or maybe a bit receding chin, then don't put, because it makes chin smaller, and I really like the effect on my nose. And my favorite blushes, powder blushes since spring, Orgasm by NARS. It's such a beautiful mango, tropical, peachy, strawberry color right on Charlotte Tilbury, and they look, see, this strawberry and rosy, they mix in such a delight. I don't need any highlighter because, as you can see, it's quite shimmery, and it goes bronzer into blushes. Very relaxed, rested, tanned look. You will drink a lot, not alcohol. I hope you will drink a lot. When we drink, we use lips. So I take lip tint. It is actually essence. Line and Stain. I tried to buy second or third today, and they're out of stock in several stores. It's amazing. For starters, it's perfect nude color. Second of all, it covers everything so fast, you don't need much skill to use it. So easy to use, and also it is a lip tint, lip stain, and stays on your lips the longest. You can overline a little or a lot, and you do it safely because the color really stays in place even if you eat your lipstick or lip gloss. It's like cream products that we used on cheeks. Love so much. And on top of it, you can use every nudish color, pink, brown. So I have also used at the workshop this elegant lip product, also Armani. The color is 11, Prisma Flesh Lip Balm. There is not much color, but it's so silky soft. I would recommend to open a little because it's very soft. It's like butter. And just look what nice effect we get. It doesn't add much color, hence we use lip stain, but this wet shine, silky, shines like a diamond. So if you see the light is different now, it is different because sun is moving, and I hope you see right now everything better. It seemed to be too dark, but let me know. We are basically ready. I don't want to use powder. I use 2 setting sprays. So the first we used already. We set cream products and dry products. So I apply it on my face quite generously and sit for a couple of minutes while I tell you that we use 2 sprays because they have 2 different functions. So this is Satin Mist by NARS Radiant. It hydrates and it connects the layers in almost one. It gives natural glow, especially if you use lots of powder. You better use fixing spray, and we'll let it time to sit and to mix everything together to set. And the second, it is also called makeup setting spray, but 3-second setting mist, 36 hours. I would say it's not setting spray. I would say this is L'Oreal. It is not expensive. I would not be surprised if it truly works for 36 hours because it fixes. Nothing sets here. Nothing mingles the layers. It's like hairspray, and it smells like hairspray. Don't like to use it daily. It works, but oh my god, it is great product. Not for everyday. I mean, you can, but it's not pleasant. This is hydrating, soft, pleasant to use. This is like very powerful makeup weapon. So God bless. We shake. Make sure that your cat is not in the room. I understand. I think my hair, see, it fixed. So after all this, about this spray, if you prefer to fix your makeup before you apply mascara, please don't, because once I fixed my makeup and then I tried to apply mascara and it was very messy, very clumpy, because it's basically like hairspray. It fixes everything, and of course it stayed like drops on my eyelashes, mini drops, but still apply the spray only after you finish your whole makeup. It makes no sense to touch anything after. It stays, but there are side effects. This makeup proved to stay from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. quite in good shape in Heatwave. Let me style my hair and I will finish. And here is final result. I have these Sabrina Carpenter vibes with the bangs. I love it. Let me know what do you think about this makeup. It proved to stay really long on my face. It's not too long to create, and in my opinion it looks quite effortless, especially for people who don't know how much time to spend for creating effortless looks. I've got lots of compliments for this specific makeup, and yeah, it's winning. If you know that you will have some celebrations, maybe a wedding of your friend, maybe some birthday party, save it for later. And trust me, this thing, it's devious, but it works even for pool party. So let me know in the comment section what do you think about the makeup and what's your favorite makeup routine during heat wave 35 degrees when it finishes. We deserve some rain. Heat persists, but so do we. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope you like the video, and please subscribe to my channel. If you already did, you can notch notification bell and you will get notified every time I post video on my channel. Beauty videos come every Thursday, and if you're a beauty lover, please join us. I will be happy to have you here. I will go continue with my heat wave life. Stay hydrated, stay loved, and I see you in the next one very, very soon. I hope you have air conditioner.